Just a reminder about slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. What do each of these parts mean? The m represents your slope, or your rise over run. When I'm graphing, this is how I move. M for move. This is how I move from point to point. The b represents the y-intercept, the 0, b value, your y-intercept. And this is your beginning, b for beginning. This is where I start when I'm graphing. Okay, so for the following examples, determine the slope and y-intercept, and then graph this linear function. All right, so in y equals 2x minus 1, this is already in slope-intercept form. The slope is 2, just the number in front of the x. The x does not come along. It's just the m value, which is 2 over 1. My rise over run, I'm going to go up 2 to the right 1. And my b value is negative 1, which means that my y-intercept is negative 1. So if I want to graph this, I'm going to start at the y-intercept, which is negative 1, on the y-axis. And then I'm going to apply my slope of up 2 over 1, up 2 to the right 1, up 2 to the right 1, up 2 to the right 1, so on and so forth. Or I could go down 2 to the left 1, 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 so on and so forth, until I get enough points where I can connect these in a nice line. And I don't want to forget my arrows, because remember, my domain and my range don't have any restrictions. So this is going on for infinity, from negative infinity all the way to positive infinity. All right, what about in part B? We get 5y plus 4x equals 10. Well, this isn't ready to be in slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So what do we have to do? Well, we need to solve this equation for y. So this is a literal equation where we need to get the y by itself. Okay, so I need to get the 5y by itself to start. So I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. So then I've got 5y equals negative 4x plus 10. It's so close to being in slope-intercept form, but the y isn't totally by itself yet. The last thing I need to do is divide everything by 5. Okay, so that's going to be y equals negative 4/5 x plus 2. Okay, I'm deciding to divide each of the parts on the right-hand side, the negative 4x and the 10, dividing those by 5 separately so that I could simplify each of them. So I get y equals negative 4/5 x plus 2. My slope is negative 4/5. My b value is 2. So if I'm going to graph this, I'm going to start at 0, 2. And I'm going to apply my slope of down 4 to the right 5. Down 4 to the right 5. Or I could go up 4 to the left 5. Now I'll get those points. All right, so I could go down 4 to the right 5, or I could go up 4 to the left 5. Both of those have a slope of negative 4/5. Then all I need to do is connect my dots in a nice straight line. Remember my arrows, and this is now graphed. In the next video, we will go into slope more with application problems.